It's your boy Unnatural with a new piece called Bondage. Kingdom 2016. Resurrected Royalty. Release me. Break me out of here. Set me free. Please unbundle me. I'm surrounded by flesh that won't divorce me. I'm trapped inside of me. But yet I feel at home, cocooned inside of this decomposing human debris. Bondage. Convinced that I'm still shackled by chains that have already been broken. Still asking for things that have already been spoken. Trying to relieve spiritual headaches with over-the-counter ibuprofen. Bondage. Doing the same thing but expecting change. Repeat, rewind, remain the same. Expecting change but doing the same thing. Isn't that insane? Bondage. Avoiding the mirror because I don't recognize the image. Avoiding the season opener because I didn't prepare during the scrimmage. Abused opportunities because I didn't see it as a privilege. Bondage. Trying to use keys to unlock open doors. Seeing visions of being wealthy but still focused on being poor. Ready to take steps towards a better future but unable to move because I'm afraid my past is going to do an encore. Bondage. Asking for closure but I'm still undressing open wounds. Asking for a new sound but still listening to the same tune. Asking for the overflow but I keep pulling the cup away too soon. Bondage. Asking God to connect me to him like conjoined twins, but I'm still trying to abort myself from old sin. Sometimes I don't even know who's in control, my spirit or my dirty human skin. Bondage. Looking for comfort to be induced so the pain can be reduced. But comfort has become comfortable with the abuse. I thought I would meet comfort, but unfortunately we were never introduced. Bondage. Physically free but mentally imprisoned. Full of ideas but yet so many empty decisions. Filled with the fire, but it can't be sparked because the engine suffers from a faulty ignition. Bondage. Wanting to hear God's voice, but his commands sometimes fall on ears that play death. Speaking life with one breath, but yet a 180 in a second breath speaks death. Witnessing tongue produce 187s that result in multiple spiritual deaths. Bondage. Disciple-minded, but sometimes I become infiltrated with a Philistine heart. Consumed with the desire to finish, but infested with no ambition to start. I'm a priceless work of art. But since I don't know my worth, I keep selling myself short. Like a criminal with a lawyer appointed by the court. Bondage. I constantly say I trust God with a prayer that's comparative to a short story. But soon as I remove myself from the presence of glory, my short story turns into a thesis of complaint and worry. My trust is on retreat because my doubt has just become predatory. Bondage. But bondage, you can only borrow me because you don't own me, so I'm walking out on you. You are just a temporary wall until my mind decides to renew. Until I decide it's time for my old nature to become new. Until I proclaim that everything God said about me and has for me is true. Until I make up in my mind that this wall is not going to stop me from getting to my breakthrough. That this wall is not going to stop me from getting to my destiny, call it breakthrough. This wall is not going to stop me from walking out my purpose. I'm coming for my breakthrough. This wall will never stop me from doing what God is telling me to do. I'm tuned in to my breakthrough. His word will never again be stolen from my heart. I'm ready to capture my breakthrough. Darkness will never again eclipse my light because the sun is shining on my breakthrough. Fear will never again evict my faith because I'm signing the lease for my breakthrough. Confusion will never again distract my focus because I can clearly see my breakthrough. Bondage, you are nothing more than a mirage trying to convince me that you are my reality. But I just want to inform you that you are no longer legal in my life because my breakthrough has just permanently removed you from bondage to breakthrough, from bondage to breakthrough, from bondage to breakthrough. This is not a testimony. It's the voice of a breakthrough. Unnatural. Kingdom 2016, Resurrected Royalty.